guys? Eric, director of College Radio Records. I'm here with Anthony Green of Circus Survive, Brandon and John of Brick and Mortar. I'm here with Matt and Tom of the Front Bottoms. For you or your band or music as a whole, why do you think college radio should still be a thing? Why should people still care? And so, what does college radio mean to you? Mean to music? Why it's important? Why it should still be a thing?
It's an awesome fuzzy microphone.
Yeah. Rabbit skin.
It's a cone tail.
Awesome set, guys.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure, and thank you guys so much for having time to chat.
I reached out for the handshake, but you weren't really good.
I know. Hi, welcome to Studio A here in Silver Spring, Maryland.
I mean, we had no help from anybody when we started out, and all I did was promote on the internet, and a lot of the love we did get in the beginning was from random college radio stations even before Drexel. And the only people that ever got back to me were college radio people. Like, you guys are actually choosing what you want to play. And really, all that radio does is they take what their record companies give them and they play the big stuff, and then they play the most chart-topping college radio shit. So if you guys are playing a song all the time, it's eventually going to earn the attention of all the other bigger stuff. And sometimes you don't even need the attention because a band can actually make enough money to keep going just through college radio and the internet.
They look you in the eyes, scared of what they'll find underneath your side. I love to wait. I want girls with ex-boyfriends that they are really over. And I love New Mexico. I love places I've never been. I love the idea of places I'll never go. So I'm straight like a fist fight, concrete colored pigment. All right, let's
It's the best. They play great tunes. You find out about so many bands that you wouldn't really hear unless someone from the college was pumping it on the radio. It's fun to go into the studio and into their stations, just hang out and I would just say great tunes.
Sure, yeah, it's all kids running it. Old people don't really have good taste in music, so
No one never stops. Karen Park when your beauty bled out. Many years in my cotton all now. Held my hands in the left beach red. I said I never even think I'd I knew right there I could have you, but I'd have to share. Honey, it never stopped.
Yeah, I grew up with, I got into rock music. Well, I got into rock music probably through like Guns N' Roses, but I got into being into what became underground music for me through Nirvana. I was 12 when that record came out, and obviously they were a major, successful, major label band at that point. But they got me into looking under the bands that inspired them, and I feel like all of those bands basically wouldn't have existed, whether it was bands like Sonic Youth or even REM or The Replacements or any of those 80s, 90s bands. There wouldn't have been that Nirvana boom if college radio hadn't actually been the sort of the oil flow that turned into the geyser, basically. Exactly. And now I think that it's a really exciting time for college and independent radio because the internet's really democratized what you can do. Someone like me, I feel like we've always done college radio campaigns for every record I've ever been part of since Miracle of '86, which was my old band. So for 10 or 12 years. And I think it connects you to people who are hopefully have a certain set of tastes, people that you'd like your music to be heard by, and it gives you the opportunity to go play at their school, which is great too. And I hope it continues to strengthen itself, the network of sort of college radio stations, and rebound from. I think that as bad as the current economic climate is for the mainstream music industry, that's as exciting and as opportunity filled as it can be for the independent
because
music
now
industry.
everybody has as much money as we have.
That's right.
Which is none.
Which could be challenging in the
Yeah.
sense that they can be. If everyone's on an equal playing field, they can use their dirtier tricks maybe more directly. But I think that everyone has a little bit more access to the same stuff at this point. It seems like. So I'm grateful to have that kind of connection with that world and hope that it continues. Awesome.
No one never stops. No one never stops. No one never stops. No one never stops.
Some of the first times I ever heard, Newfound Glory and Hot Water Music and Closure and, bands, like so many bands were on Princeton radio station. And I would, I'd have school the next day, so I would have to like tape the radio show at night, and I would set my boombox to like tape the radio show. First time I ever heard Converge, Shai Hulud, like so many bands was from college radio. So I think that it's just a good opportunity to get, music out there that, AAA mainstream radio just won't play because they suck.
They suck. They suck.
So that's why college radio is important. It's a direct line to the people who really give a shit about music and not so much about advertising.
There we go. Hey, thank you so much, man.
No problem.
There we go.
Take care.
You probably don't even know what that means. Au revoir, au revoir. You probably don't even know what that means. She says that it's French. Know what it means. Don't have to be so mean. If you wanna leave, why don't you go? Right before she walks away, I'm pretty sure I hear her say, Adios, adios. I bet you think I don't know what that means. Adios, adios. I bet you think I don't know what that means. Rock and roll, rock and roll. You probably don't understand what I mean. Rock and roll.
Anything to say?
Front topics.
I got your headshot.